The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Hello farmers, welcome to yet another episode of Kilimo Diaries here on TV47. Now on this episode, we are taking on an interesting journey looking at mushroom farming from the farm to the plate. Because by the time inafika kwa sahani yako, a lot has happened behind the scenes. Now today we are in Kiambu County, meeting with our model farmer of the week, Madam Wangari Kuria, who calls herself the farmer on fire. So we want to know if we can get fired up today, and can you turn your mushroom harvest into an income? Twende! Hello, hello!
Hi, karibu.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome to our farm.
Sijui kama mikono yangu ni safi. But
Karibu. We accept everyone.
yes. Now tell us first, unaitwa farmer on fire, why?
Cause I'm on fire, I'm ablaze, my friend.
Umeamua to put us on fire in the
And
farm.
you will see why.
Uh-huh.
So we farm a very interesting crop,
Yes.
which is a fungus. And when people hear fungus, they're scared. They're like,
Inaka
is that a
poisonous.
disease?
You know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we grow mushrooms
Okay.
here, and that's what we are cooking today.
As we cook, tell us, how did you start, the journey of, mushroom farming? Nini ilikuwa inspire? Why this fungus?
I was retrenched, so I found myself jobless, and I had to figure out how to make some money for myself. And then I realized I don't have a lot of space. When you hear farming, you feel like you need acres and acres.
And for it to give you, profit, it
Yes.
must be acres and acres.
And I wanted to remain in town. So I also realized I didn't have a lot of money. That time I even had a loan on top of my bankruptcy. So I needed to choose something that I could still afford. And for me, starting out with mushroom was an easy choice, because I just went aside, cut the grass, bought some seed, and I started.
You're talking about space and farming. Where ulianza na space kiasi gani, to just paint the picture?
Tulianza na ka-eighth, na si ka-eighth kote, juu bado there is still other things happening there. There is a house, there is parking lot, there is all that. So it was at the backyard. Ile tu unajua, hapa kakona, it's a cool one. Let me start my farm there.
So in terms of the capital that someone needs when they're starting, is it too intensive? And even after you've started, how does it look like?
Interestingly, it's actually not. And that's why this is an appropriate business for youth and women, because it's low capital, while the profits are all the way to the skies, my friend.
Because hii price ya hii kwa shelf iko.
Yes. When you go to the supermarket to source for it, you'll find the costs are very high. It's considered a suburban product. Yes. However, how we make it, because it's soilless agriculture, we use agricultural waste. Grass, this napier grass that is growing on our land, wheat straw, which is after the farmer has grown their wheat. They've gotten their grain, they don't care about the straw. Yes. Banana leaves, as you can see, you can still dry that and becomes your farm to grow the mushrooms.
All right, that's very interesting. Yeah. So as we go on to serve, maybe you just tell me, from when you started up to now, what have you learned along the way?
I have learned
business is here to help you grow.
Yes, it's your own personal journey. It's not even about making money.
All right.
So you can have a taste.
I'm the one who gets to taste for the Kuria.
Ikikosa kuweza unasema.
Hii tumesema ni ile inaitwa oyster.
Yes.
All right.
Oyster mushrooms. Yes.
Mm.
What do you think?
Another bite.
Just to confirm the results. So we're gonna make a burger. Tukienda kule show ASK, we do make these burgers for people, and they go wild.
Okay, because this is so nice. It even tastes like chicken.
It does.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
The farmers quitting chicken farming because of high cost of input.
Yes.
Now they can start doing mushroom farming.
And also vegetarians.
And nutrition, yes. So we have our biggest market to be the Asian market.
This is very nice. So
Have a bite.
you want me to have a bite?
People are waiting.
The goodness,
Yes.
Jehovah.
It is okay. Take your time. Let us know.
It's so nice.
It's good. Yes, so you can see protein options are there, and they are actually more easier and cheaper to produce compared to other proteins.
To other proteins.
Yes.
Okay, so I love that we've gotten to see this process.
Yes.
And now I want to go and learn how we can start this farming.
Yes.
So as we go, maybe you tell me what are the nutritious benefits of mushroom.
So number one, as we spoke about, it's protein dense. Sometimes we lack protein.
Yes.
But now you can supplement it with
the mushroom.
Another thing, it has micronutrients. You've heard about this subculture of a lot of supplements, people on magnesium, calcium, all that. Mushroom is actually balanced by God. It has all the necessary micronutrients. So if you make sure you eat it every day, you are sorted.
You'll be fine.
Yes.
And it takes a short time to cook.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'll have to,
5
prepare.
minutes.
5 minutes and you're done and
People
going.
have seen it. You've shown them on camera.
Yes. All right. So this is the first step in mushroom
preparation.
farming.
Yes. As
All
we
right.
said, mushroom is silage agriculture. So this is where we prepare our substrate or our farm. So come join me.
All right.
Let's get to the chopping.
Okay. Unajua pia ukitumia substrate, it can look very technical.
Yeah, but we are also fancy like that. But tunamaanisha organic matter.
Organic matter of your choice.
Yes.
All right. For this farm, it's this dried grass.
Yes.
Okay. So what do we do?
And we also need materials and equipment for us to be successful in this business. So the first one is obviously the polythene, which helps retain the moisture in the lifetime of the bag.
Okay.
Yes, so we need polythene. This is grade approved polythene by the government. Remember, we have a challenge of sourcing polythene in Kenya, but we do have a connections of making sure that all the mushroom supplies, we can link you to them, because it's not like it's something you will find in the agrovet.
All right.
If you want seeds, you are wondering, where do I get mushroom seeds? If I want polythene, if I want certain aspects, we always supply you with that information.
Okay.
Yes.
So for the start, the polythene.
Yes.
And then now the grass.
You need some rubber bands. You need your grass or substrate. Depending on where you are. If you are in Mumias, you have an option of using the sugarcane bagasse.
All right.
The waste from the factory. Yes.
Okay.
And then you need a few drums here and there, and a few things that you need in your farm.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start.
Let's start. Yes. So you need a chopping board. Chop.
It's hard work.
Yes.
So we chop.
For sure, we don't say that agriculture is not hard work, but it's very rewarding. And when it comes to mushrooms, only one day is intense. After that, the rest of the process is seamless. And you go back to your other hassles.
Yes. So why do we chop them to be small? Why?
So that they don't hide infection inside. So something like this one is pretty small, it's okay. But if we had a shaft cutter, we just pass through it, one touch. But I'm thinking you might be using maize cobs, banana leaves, they're quite bulky. And when you soak them, they will get moldy because they'll retain some warmth in the fold.
Okay.
So it's good to chop them to smaller pieces.
All right. I did very badly. Let's not look at mine. But now let's go to the packing.
But don't worry, we offer training here. Yes, you can come for a full day of class.
Okay.
So then you get your polythene. From the roll, you cut it into small pieces like this. And so you pick a bag. Get your rubber band.
How many would you use? Just one.
Yes. And then now you fold your bag on one end because you're trying to create a hollow bag. You see it's a pipe. So it's open on this side and on the other side.
Yes.
You're understanding? We're trying to create a bag, but this is how the polythene comes.
Okay.
Yes. So you fold on one end and put a rubber band.
This one I did well.
Oh, good job. So it's the chopping.
Yes, it's the chopping is the
It's where
problem.
you draw the
That's
line.
where I draw the line. But
You
when I
at
have
times
you,
know.
no,
Yeah.
yes.
So now you have your bag, and then now you take your wet grass. This has already been pre-soaked
Yes.
for a few minutes, and then now we put it inside the bag.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And how wet does this, substrate need to be?
It doesn't need to be dripping wet, but as you can see, it is wet, but it shouldn't have excess water. That's why you put it in a pile so that the excess water drains off.
Drains off.
Yes.
So when you're first unafinya kiasi gani? Because I feel like I've put a lot.
Yes, but you keep kneading as you go because we are trying to replicate the idea of a tree. Mushrooms grow on trees and they help it decompose so that it falls and becomes part of the soil again.
All right.
So please make it hard. Do you feel like mine?
Oh, like lazima kabisa. All right.
Chini.
So what are some of the mistakes that farmers do make, especially during this process?
Yes, putting it loosely, soaking it with too much water, that can get you infection as well.
All right.
And most of these challenges can be sorted through training. I know people overlook training in farming. Like you don't know how to rear chickens, but you assume you grew up in a place where there was chicken and your mom had 5 chickens. So you go get a loan of $1 million and you can't put 1,000 broilers. Yes. That is not advisable. Still understand the expertise needed for the business.
All right.
Yes.
So for this part too, I know I didn't do well, but with training,
Madam,
I can get there.
kupikia ugali ufinya hii bag. Anyway, it should be compressed like this. It's like a punching
yeah,
bag.
because I can feel it now.
Yes.
It's very compressed.
Yes, we are trying to mimic the idea of a tree, and trees are very hardy. Then after that, now you seal at the top with another rubber band like this.
All right, so that would be the end product now.
Yes.
Okay. Oof. All right.
So that's end of preparation. Now we go to the sterilizing process.
That is now, after this is the sterilizing process. Okay, all right. Sawa. So for this now we go to our commercial break. When we will be back, we get to now see the other side of the process, which is sterilizing, and then we get to the house. So do not go too far. Keep it TV 47. Hii ni Kilimo Diaries. Right, welcome back. This is Kilimo Diaries here on TV 47. On this episode, the most exciting for me, we are learning all about mushroom farming. And just before the break, tulipack our organic raw material. And sasa we are headed to the sterilization bit of it, which is what Emmanuel has just opened. Zile zilikuwa zisha sterilized. But let's start our process hapa. So what do we do next?
Sterilization is where you use heat or chemicals to kill any existing germs. So that's what we're trying to do, because funguses are in the air and we pack them in here. However, we want to start on a clean plate before we put our intended fungus to grow.
Because what we are doing is just steaming them.
Exactly.
It's not boiling them.
Perfect. Well put.
And for how long does this, process?
So this one has been ongoing on high heat for 4 hours.
For 4 hours?
Yes. If you don't sterilize, you will have issues of infection, which is what many existing mushroom farmers have suffered from.
So for this specific part, what are those do's and don'ts for a farmer?
Make sure that your bags are thick so that they don't get burnt easily. If you get light bags, they tend to melt away and then you expose your substrate. Another thing is to make sure that you use enough heat so that the heat has to seep into the bag. So make sure you keep loading the firewood until it's nice and hot. As you can see, it was covered up. It was kind of a pressure cooker. Yes. We are trying to get temperatures of 90 to 100 degrees. So you need to note about that. It's very critical. Yes, so once the steam has started to come out, that's when you start checking on your time. Yes.
All right. So after now we have removed that,
Yes.
what is the next step?
Emmanuel has helped us, so let us carry this into the house for spawning.
All right.
Yes.
So do they need to probably cool for some time?
Yes, allow them to cool. If you put the spawn when they are hot, they will kill the seed, and you don't want that. This is where they grow.
Okay.
It needs to be very cool
All right. Because actually it's very cooler than outside.
than outside. So we take our bags, make sure they have cooled enough. So take a bag.
How long does it take for it to cool?
About an hour or so.
An hour or so.
Yes. And then now this is our mushroom seed. Okay. This is how it comes.
This is how it looks.
That's why I'm saying you can't find it in an agrovet.
In an agrovet.
But we do sell as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's what is called mycelium. This is how plants, trees are able to talk to each other. A mother can give its younglings that are growing around it nutrients, help them heal, give them water if the surface level, because they have shorter roots, can be able to reach water. They can communicate to each other using mycelium.
All right. So before we even go to, the spawning, which is putting the seed inside, I realized that the room is very cool, very dark. Why is this important?
We say there are three things that are key. Humidity, that's the level of water in the house. Then temperature, should be low temperatures between 16 and 22. And thirdly, it should be aeration. As you can see, our house has free flow.
It's free flow. All right. Haya, so let's go to the spawning bit
Yes,
of it.
yes. Sasa tuweke mbegu. Yes. I know for many farmers, they think of mushrooms as now this is the planting part. The preparation is more critical.
Yes.
I would also urge us to adhere to hygiene from here on now, because our bags are sterile.
That is what I was about to ask.
Yes.
How do you maintain hygiene?
So you use surgical spirit or jig to wash your hands and the tools that you're going to use.
All right. Yes. Because after this, it ends up in our plates.
Yes, yes. Very.
So we need to both deny our hands.
Yes. So you scoop a little bit of the mycelium like that. It looks like cotton wool, as you can see. And now you come and implant it into your bag. So just at the top, and then you seal it back in with your rubber band.
With your rubber band.
Yes.
So this is a process, So you seal it back in.
Yes. Remember not to touch the substrate, the grass, because it's already hygienic. Okay. So don't interfere too much. Place your seed at the top. Then you add some cotton wool to allow breathing. Because the next step, we call it colonization or incubation, which needs oxygen. However, the cotton wool acts as a sieve so that only clean air is going through.
All right.
Yes. So like that.
And we already have our
planted your mushrooms.
Nayo nikikuja next time I must get this one.
Yes.
All right.
So this is a demonstration of a bag that is undergoing colonization. Which is what is on our beds.
So
here.
Colonization is this white, the white spreading through the substrate.
The seed. Yes, yes.
All right. And how long does it take once you have, put the seed for it to be fully colonized?
It takes 4 weeks for it to move slowly. It is important to allow the buds to rest and have some peace, have some rodent control. Rats and snails will become your friend in this business, but to sit tense, there are mechanisms of controlling that. And then just come with your marker pen, mark, then next week, you'll come and see, has it moved past your mark? Is your bag doing okay?
Yes.
And then now we can move to this other bench, which has even more advanced and colonized bags.
That have been colonized for some
Yes, so
time.
this one is fully colonized.
Fully colonized. Wow.
Yeah, and now it's ready to be hanged like the way we've hanged this
The other
one.
ones.
We're gonna remove the old bags and hang the new one. And you can also buy the ready bags if you don't want to go through all that hassle.
I just come and I get the
Hey,
bag.
you just get this bag. It's 500 shillings. And you'll just be plucking fresh mushrooms from your kitchen and frying them and waiting for more to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in terms of once maybe you've seen that this one, has an error.
Yeah.
Is there a way you can correct it?
There isn't, because it's already infected, and trying to salvage it might cost you more time and resources. It's easier just to throw it away and start the process.
All right. This is very interesting. Yes. So from here you hang them.
Yeah.
And then this is now the final product.
This is now the final farm. It sprouts, and in 2 days the mushrooms are ready for harvesting. So let's
In 2
harvest.
days?
Yes.
In terms of harvesting,
Yes.
mtu mwenye ana harvest, what should they do?
They should just twist it and pull.
So the whole of it?
Yes, just the whole cluster. Don't go leaf by leaf. Yes. Then you put it in your panel. Don't worry, we will trim off the roots
Some of the roots.
later.
Okay.
Yes.
So in terms of how many times do we get flashes from this substrate?
Because these are quite big bags, you should expect to get at least 3 kilograms per bag.
Per bag.
On our smaller bags that we made today, a kilo.
A kilo.
And it will still fresh.
And how many times can we keep harvesting?
Oh, so many times. As long as it's,
really?
yes, because even when they are quiet, they will still sprout if the environment is there. So you just keep adding on the new stock and take the products to market.
All right. So
yes.
we've got it. So after this, you of course measure.
Yes.
You see how
we
it
need
weighs.
a weighing scale. This one for the kitchen scale, and you just turn it on. And you can be able to see.
So after this, of course, we have weighed. We want to now talk about money.
Yes.
And let's just get out. I know we have already harvested.
Yes. Now this is one that is already pre-packed. And we can go discussing now the business aspect of that. Yes. We do value additions. I even had some crisps I'd like you to taste. We make the burgers, the ones we sampled in once you walked in. Yes. We make mushroom powder, which is a very good soup thickener, and it's natural and nutritional. We also add it to porridge mixes.
Right, and once you've harvested, where do you store? How long does it go bad? How do you need to store it?
True. That's a very important question. This is a highly perishable product. As you can see, it has a lot of water content, so it should be refrigerated immediately. However, if you're not refrigerated, you have a day.
A day only?
Yes.
Kabla iende.
Yes. You make sure imefika soko immediately, and we do help our farmers with that by making sure that you have a collection point in Nairobi where they can bring it to us, and we can offload it for them and make sure that they get their payment at the end of the week.
Now, tumesema, you can just do it and overnight you get the mushrooms. So for people who are starting out, how long would it take for them before they see the profit?
Okay, so that's also a critical question. So you have a day outside doing the preparation, then 4 weeks inside as the mycelium is eating the substrate that you've given it. So it's in the incubation for 4 weeks. Then after that, it starts the fruiting process that goes on for 6 weeks. And after that, you offload the old bags, you start the process again. So we are talking about a month or so, you will be in the market if you're doing it from scratch, especially if you are struggling with capital.
All right. In terms of quality, as you take to the farm, what does the buyer look at?
The buyer looks at presentability. As you can see how that package is looking nice and well. So we do train you on that and send you tutorials and videos to help you with that. Then number 2, well labeled. So it's important, if you're using our Farm on Fire, we will put our stickers, but if you're using yours, it's always good to be a responsible business person. I feel like people take agriculture as a by the way, and they want the millions promised by the mainstream media. Yes, but you have to take the burden. It's your baby to carry. Don't expect other people to carry your baby and give you the profit. That's how people get caught.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of now training, how can someone find you?
as we preach every day on social media, we love talking about mushrooms. It's quite interesting, isn't it?
Very interesting.
Yeah, so Farmer on Fire on all platforms. Our phone number is 0720 448 250. And just ask for Wangari. Our office is also available. You can also get me on my personal line. And we can start this conversation. We have an upcoming training on the 21st of March. So hopefully we get to see you guys in Kiambu Banana.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, asante sana Wangari.
Yes.
I feel like for the first time, for the 100th time,
Yes.
I'm very fired up. This one, I will try it. All right. And of course, thanks to the crew that make this a possibility every other Sunday. Thanks to you for always watching Kilimo Diaries, and to our partners, the Kenya National Farmers Federation, we say asante sana. Let's do this next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. My name is Sheila Chelangat, and this is Kilimo Diaries, a show for the farmer, by the farmer, with the farmers.